Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Here I am Alifia Yohani from 5ADD. I am from the 4th group of Curriculum and Material Development. Here I will explain you about Prota or program Tahunan. But to make it easy, I will make it video slide on my next video.
Okay, so here my explanation about Prota or program Tahunan. The definition of Prota, or we can call it by the annual program, is a plan to determine the time allocation of 1 year to achieve predetermined goals, or in Indonesia, we called it by SKNKD. So why? The determination of the time allocation is needed so that all basic competencies in the entire curriculum can be achieved by the students. And how? The determination of time allocation is determined by the number of lessons hours according to the curriculum structure applies, as well as the breadth of material that must be mastered by students. So, what are the steps to create Prota? The first one is identify the number of basic competencies and indicators in 1 year. The second one is identify the breadth and depth of basic competencies and indicators. The third is mapping the basic competencies for each semesters, and the last one is determine the time allocation for each basic competency by taking into account to the effective week. Here the example of Prota or program tahunan. The clearer one I have been posted in Sonar also in PDF format, so we can read it clearly. And the next point is what are the importances of Prota or the teachers, why the teachers is important to create the Prota. The first one is as a guide. The learning process is something systematic and patterned. There are still many teachers who are lost or confused in the middle of the learning process simply because they do not have annual program or Prota. The second one is as a benchmark. A professional teacher certainly evaluates each teaching result as well as learning tools. The teachers can self-evaluate the extent to which learning tools have been designed and applied in the classroom. The third one and the last one is for increasing professionalism. A teacher must be used A teacher must use and develop learning tools as much as possible, improve everything related to the learning process through the device. Okay, so from our discussion or from our explanation, the annual program is a general program for each subject for each class, contains outlines to be achieved in 1 year, and is developed by the teacher of the subject concerned. This program needs to be prepared and developed by teachers before the school year begins because it is a guideline for the development of subsequent programs, namely semester programs or PROSEM or PROMES. That's all from my explanation about Prota. Thanks for the attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.